Okay. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Okay, no, I was just saying anything. I thought the chat was glitched out for a second. I'm doing all right. How about yourself? Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up? I'm doing all right. I do trust in God, Jesus Christ, all truth, one sacred Bible. In my shelter in North Carolina, in the woods. Why do you want to see outside my shelter? I got some froggies in here and some like ants and spiders and stuff. I can lift this side up if I want to. I just have it down to prevent like bugs getting in here in the wind. It is starting to chill down a little bit. And, you know, this is where I'm sitting and all this thing. Let me turn my brightness down. It's a little bright. But yeah, that's like the inside. And then, give me a second. Pull this around so I don't step on it. Oh. And that's more the outside. I have these trees bent over to kind of hide it. And here. This little spider, you can't really see it. There we go. You can see it now. That deals with the mosquitoes. Needs to fix its web up though. There's a lot of gaps in it. You can see a full space right here. Oh no. Oop. What? Whoa, never mind. I lied. Looks like a full space through there though. But yeah. It's kind of the outside. I've been through polar vortexes, hurricanes out here. Like I'm fine. I can even show you where I've slowly moved over and been like shifting out of here. I was Uh, I was right here. Like my shelter's here now. This is the other side of it, but I was right here using this tree right here attached to these right there, and then I was here with this tree, but I did have it tied to that one, and I was here first, and then I flipped it around and then moved here, moved there, and then now I'm over here. As you can see, when I'm like cut the tree loose, it grows right back and goes back to normal. So, and then hey everybody that's tuning in, and then the other trees here, I've got them bent over in spots where all their leaves get good sunlight, so they're not dying either. I try to take care of nature because it takes care of me. No, thankfully I'm in an area where I don't really have to worry about wild animals. Thankfully. Sorry about that. I don't want to get a bunch of dust and everything on my phone. There we go. Plus, I try to keep all the trash up at my site, so, you know, I'm not over there attracting all of nature. Do I hunt? No. I have no reason to. If I really needed to eat and I was starving, yeah, I would go hunt my own food. But, like, homie, there's food at the store that's going to go to waste that someone will give you for free if you just ask. Like, you homie, if you came into my restaurant and you asked for some free food and I know you were homeless, like, dog, I give a fuck. Unless I'm working at, like, Ruth Chris or something, or some Michelin star restaurant, you know, where the fucking food's like $100 a plate, yeah, you probably won't get anything free from me till the end of the night. And I damn well know it's going in the trash. But even then, like, bro, I could give a fuck, bro. There's so much waste. I could honestly give a shit. Where do I find food? Well, man, I'm monetized on YouTube. I have over, I didn't meant to make a congratulatory post. I have over 12,000 subscribers now. And I'm ever growing, Lord willing. So, and I mean, outside of that, people would give me money and people would buy me food. Like, I wouldn't ask. They would just, like, feel the urge to do it. So, am I happy? For the most part, yeah. I can't lie. I mean, I'm going through a lot and it's very upsetting, but, like, you know, I'm still 6 feet above ground, Lord willing. So, and the Lord's still, like, pampering me and waiting on me. So, you know, I kind of can get whatever I want. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy. I usually am left alone. I usually handle that issue. And people leave me the fuck alone real quick. Yeah, but I don't say that. I say that loosely because, like, some people just want to, like, enable a lifestyle, though. Especially on the waste part. But yeah, I could eat nature, but and then you got to realize the ecosystem's pretty fragile, bro. And sis, like, if I ate off the land for the last 1,076 days, I mean, either making deer jerky, like, homie, I'm gonna hurt that ecosystem. little shelter. Bro, this ain't little. In reality, I just got a slope right here. That stretches out a lot further, along with that one over there. Hey, what? What? Don't mind that trash. I gotta put that's all in that bag and tie it up and boop. Yeah, Lord willing, I am healthy. No, that's fucking ginormous. Now, mind you, when it's big enough for two, I'll give you that. Maybe three, but somebody's sitting on the outside and they're gonna get a little wet. The rain's gonna be dripping on them a little bit from the edge of the roof. I am at work. I've been working for the last 17 minutes. Why don't you go to work? How much does it rain here? It's well, out of 1,076 days, 800 days of them have rained, and 276 have not been rain. Just space that out in 1,076 days. That's what the weather's like. I appreciate the $2 donation. It's Tulsi Gabbard. We got Comrade Tulsi in here. Oh, Lord. It is a lot of rain. It probably rained a little bit less, but it's close enough. Yeah, you're not going to find anything. See, what you're doing is trying to get people to look my name up and then confuse me for someone else. But if you use my middle name, you're not going to find anything. And if you really look at that report, you would see they're still incarcerated. We've been there, done that with the stream, and it clearly shows that you're somebody coming back from, even after months now, still trying to push that one. It's not going to work, homie. Hey, loser, have a wet day? No, I'm good. No, it's a series of unfortunate events. Because the United States of America government likes to throttle my internet. I have a 5G phone with 5G service. I'm in the United States of America, man. Born and raised. No, I'm on a 5G data plan. Any plans for the future? Yeah, keep growing my stream, Lord willing. And, just increase my revenue from a monetization. Get out of homelessness. And then I got a bunch of other personal shit going on that I'm handling at the same time, but my monetized stream lets me work around it, so everything's falling into place as it needs to be. I mean, that's kind of the future plan right now. Yeah, it would be nice because I'm tired of having a 5G service and a 5G data plan and being on a potato. My streaming capabilities have went downhill, and this is not what my viewers and community come and pay me for. They don't come here to keep watching quality, and damn well know I've upgraded my technology. They damn well are getting upset because that's not what they pay taxes for either. I'm not Jesus Christ. I mean, I appreciate the compliment. I mean, Jesus Christ is a great person and all, like perfect person. I'll take the compliment, but I'm not Jesus. No, I would rather stream. And what do you mean waste myself? I've never seen so many people want to stay broke forever without saying they want to stay broke forever. Like literally, they go on YouTube and watch people like Mr. Beast and sit there and go, "I wish I could be that famous." And I'm over here, monetized on YouTube, with 12,000 subscribers in less than 7 months, and I'm really going through a lot of tech issues. I'd really have a lot more subscribers than that by now. And everything else. Like, bro, I have the fucking blank check to $1 billion. It's in my hands. Y'all dumbasses coming in here telling me I need a job and all this other shit. Need to shut the fuck up and go be broke forever on your own. Tell me you want to amount to nothing in your life. Without telling me you want to amount to nothing in your life. Do I love the Jewish? Yes, I got nothing against the Jewish people. The fuck have the Jewish people done to me? Not a damn thing. How many tours did I do in Vietnam? I didn't do any tours in Vietnam. I'm 31. Are you dumb? Well, I'm not going to lick a dog turd for $10. I have a little bit more self-respect and morals than that. But I wanted people to see that comment before they understand. So they knew what I was responding to before you get banned. Well, it's a cigarette, and I'm not going to let you lick my curls. I mean, if my girlfriend wants to chew on my hair, that's a different story. I don't know why, but that'd be like a weird little compromise we'd have to make. She wanted to nibble on my hair. That'd be incredibly fucking weird, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. That'd probably scare me away. I look like a Vietnam vet. Well, I appreciate that. If I was a Vietnam vet, I would have been a tunnel rat, so no one would have gave a fuck about my ass. That's how they're gonna view me. I'm a small dude. I look bigger than I am because of this Carhartt. Like, you know, it puts that much extra, like, space on me. Like, I'm really a small guy. You know, this is me practically standing up in my shelter a little bit. Obviously, I'm bent over, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a small dude. Walmart radioactive shrimp, I know, right? I'm not big. Anya. I don't know. Are there any jobs hiring? I'm monetized on YouTube. I'm growing my stream, dog. I'm at that point in my life where it's not like, ooh, I'm entitled and I got an ego and I deserve more. No, I have hit that point in my life where I've got to move on to bigger and better work, because if I don't, y'all are going to be in dire trouble. Like, I'm up here with big boy work now. I'm not down here with, I still need to grow up and learn and understand and need to work at McDonald's still. Like, you see me at McDonald's, I'm coming in as like a fucking charity to your store and like bringing you business, and you're being very ungrateful. These days, like, no matter where I go, even if I ain't streaming, if I pop in somewhere, like, I bring you business. Like, homie, where's my compensation for that business I'm bringing you? Like, homie, I don't need to work for you. You owe me a contract. You got to sign a contract with me for me to even walk in your establishment anymore. Nah, homie, your sales jumped 300% because I'm there. Like, nah, homie, I'm getting 10% of that at least. I ain't gonna be greedy like these other people who want like 40, 50, 60, 70. Like, nah, homie, I'll take 10%. That's just for me to walk in this restaurant and promote it. Quarter a sale. Damn near take a penny a sale. Like a royalty, a penny. For every thing you sell at all your stores, whether you're international or just domestic, just a penny, depending on it. You know, it might have to be a quarter. Homie, I'll make mines. That's just one spot, too, by the way. How's that work for me so far? Well, right now I'm growing my YouTube channel. And I have 12,000 subscribers and ever growing in less than 7 months. And then I was banned for 2 weeks there, pretty much a month. Because I was banned one time a few months ago, or a month ago. And then I was just banned recently, but I got unbanned recently. So I've been banned for about a month. So I've really only been streaming for really about 6 months, quite really. And I've got about 12,000 subscribers. I'd have more than that, but I was dealing with like a algorithm throttle. Because late April, early May, I was averaging easily 20, 30,000 views in like the 30 minutes I've already been streaming. So, and then like when I got a hotel room one day, it dropped down to like when I first started streaming, there was like barely double-digit people in here. I went back to like my root days that day, like month 4, month 3. And then here I am again, you know, like, I'm fine, man. Y'all need to stop with this like self-projection and like jealousy. I'm like really tired of dealing with it. YouTube's not for everybody. I mean, I'm sorry you couldn't get a career in it. Yeah, I know, and you've been here since the beginning for the most part. You weren't here since day one, but like, damn here within the first month. The Pillow Princess still has, you might have, but under a different account name. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, real ketones. The Lord takes care of me out here. Is healthcare 401k? No. I mean, they could if I like probably redid my contract with them. I could get a retirement plan out of it, but like in and itself, YouTube is my retirement plan. Like, homie, if someone comes in here and drops $1 million, I get that at the end of next month. YouTube will get 30% of it, of course, but I'll get the other 70% of that. So I'll be walking away with 700 grand, and they'll get 300 grand, and they'll take the taxes out of the 700 grand when I get paid that month. Like, honestly, a lot of people come in here talking a lot of shit about me, and I pay more in taxes than they do. I mean, I'm not over here making $10,000 a month or anything yet. But at a certain point, I will get to that point. Well, I'm not asking anyone to give me $1 million. I don't ask anyone to give me money. I'd rather people like, subscribe, and share my content and be a legitimate viewer and retention rate. That'll be worth its weight in gold just through ad revenue. Especially when I have like 400 million subscribers one day. Well, maybe not that many, but you know what I mean. Oh. You're just in here talking shit. Okay, cool. Don't care. Get out of here. No one cares about you. My content's shit, but yeah, that's why there's 200 people tuning in every day and like literally kept tuning in even though I was yelling at everybody and being derogatory for 3 days straight there. Yeah, My content be imitated in public. Other political stuff I talk about. Yeah, sure. Yeah, my content's shit, all right. Yep, Good joke. Enjoy that being banned. Well, if I say anywhere on average of what I made last month, I mean, I'm not going to be super rich, but Like, I'll if I can find a cheap spot to live, yeah, I can get out of homelessness pretty quick. And I don't mean like an apartment where, like, oh, they claim it's $700 and then you got to tack on $500 in amenities. Oh, you want access to that pool, gym, everything. There's an extra $50. Well, I don't got a pet, but if I wanted one, there's an extra $250. Oh, and then you got to make triple or double that rent for the month. So you got to be making like $4 or $5 grand. And then what's your credit score? What do I do, though? I stream on YouTube, and then I handle other political content. Albeit a lot of my content I've been posting is mainly prayers. If you scroll on through those, like, you'll find the political content. And as I've said, I don't try to dictate everything, but it's like with my political thing, it's sometimes it is pure dictation a little bit, or it's like I need 500 people to look at this and make this as realistically as possible. Where it's like literally like like it's bipartisan like work on making something that's gonna work. Albeit, like, I know how the system works here. It's not like, I get it. And then sometimes it's just to get people in a ballpark, so to speak, and get the brain juices flowing, and then, like, get 500 people to pretty much get it to work. Because usually you can say something, but there's like 50 different laws and U.S. codes and titles that deal with a certain issue of that, and it's like, we can't do that. But if you tweak it this way, kind of like this, you can. And then it benefits these people. And then, of course, you're going to those people, that's too much money. Okay, well, how about that amount? Okay, it still benefits people, but it can't benefit, like, you know what I mean? You get to where it actually helps people. Rather than just people, fuck you, motherfucker. Like, homie, you can go on social media. I don't need you in the halls of Congress doing that. And being a Congress member. Like, I don't need you WWE Raw special every day. We got to get shit done. Who the fuck is that? I don't know, because I'm a very popular guy. What? I'm an American citizen born and raised. Oh, whoops. And the wrong person. Oh, hell no, I'm not saying cheers to Russia. I'm going to say cheers to Russia, all right, with like 100,000 pounds of bombs in 24 hours. I'm going to be honest with you. No. Caveman? I mean, I might as well be. Well, what do you do? Oh, we donated a big red 500. Well, if you donate it through YouTube, I won't get it till the end of next month, but it'll more or less just be saved up and used to get me through that month that I go through, and then save up more money, and just, you know what I mean? That's all I'm kind of doing right now. If you rewind back in the video, Lego, you can see around my shelter. I've only been streaming for about 36 minutes-ish. Oh. But I appreciate the compliment, but I'm not Jesus. I appreciate the compliment. But hey, Jesus, this is awesome, dude. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it's really not that bad though, Han Solo. Because at the end of the day, you got to realize they're pretty much hosting you on their streaming platform. Like, yeah, if you want to go make your own streaming platform and pay for all that and do all that and stream yourself and make your own money, more power to you. But they do, like, it's kind of fair. Albeit. And then also dealing with like all the basic cybersecurity, your data, everyone's data, all your users' data, all that as well. And you start to compile it a little bit. It's kind of it balances itself out. It gets like you could get greedy. Like I could say you could get greedy if you were someone like Jimmy Donaldson or like somebody up in the top, like at least top 3. You could possibly renegotiate your YouTube contract just because you have the followers and the connections to be like, yes, I can go make my own streaming service quite easily. You know what I mean? And it'll make them buckle a little bit under pressure. Just because they want to keep them there and keep their ad revenue and business for them. I already did, like I said, if you scroll back earlier in the video, you'll see everything if you want to. Oh, yeah. I mean, it seems like a lot, but it's really not. I mean, if I get $100, I mean, sure, they take 30 from me, but I still get 70. You know what I mean? Not a whole lot. I mean, even if I got $1 million, sure they take 300 grand, but I still got 700 grand. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm set. How old am I? I'm 31, dude. Yeah, but you can rewind the live and then just catch back up. My taxes don't go to Israel. The money we sent Israel and Ukraine, I wipe my ass with quite literally and burn and waste. Like it's fucking hilarious joke money. It seems like a lot to y'all, but it's really not in the grand scheme of everything. We got American aid in North Carolina still being withheld because of the Trump administration. And Asheville not only got hit with a Category 5, they didn't list that. Like, I prayed for that to happen in the aftermath of that, and I warned them of the fire that was coming with all that dead debris and trees that fell over. And not only did Asheville get fucked up with a Category 5, a dam break, they also went through a wildfire as well. And for some reason, they're still withholding FEMA aid to them. I don't know why. Do I eat good? Yeah, man. I can eat good. Even if I had to live off the land, I can eat good. With potholes, we got the money to do that now. No, not bruh, come on. Bro, I can take $1 trillion and give every state $10 billion, bro. And then take the other $500 billion and pretty much give it. Like, what the fuck are you in here whining about? And don't even know basic math. Where am I going to get the $1 trillion from? Microsoft, Amazon, places like that. Hey, homie, when you're making like some $1 trillion and you only paying 10% of your wages in taxes, homie, you ain't even paying your fair share. Your fair share, 38%. You gotta pay extra 20% there, homie. Like, we hurting. My country over here having to decide whether to make 6th-gen jets, fucking submarines, aircraft carriers, or drones right now. Like, homie, your rich ass is killing us all. We can't even update our fucking nuclear missiles with a Sentinel program. We're having to figure out which one we want and invest in. Meanwhile, China's just over here in their fucking military industrial complex just... And them terrorists that came in, it's just more money, bro. They're just over there fucking... right now, bro. They are going insane over there. Being able to blow cash. Meanwhile, we're over here. Which one are we gonna build? No, that's inappropriate. Don't say that. How much taxes do I pay? Well, I'm in the 12% tax bracket range. If like maybe, and that's projected. I'm projected to stay within the 12% tax bracket right now. If I can stop getting banned and have people stop throttling my stream and shit, yeah, like I'm staying within the 12% tax bracket range. I'm monetized on YouTube, man, and other than that, God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, for one second, pilot takes care of me. At what point am I blaming a corporation for my problem? Weren't you? Were you making you confuse somebody else? Is it some like leech zombie that's mad I'm streaming now because they can't leech off of me, try to pass off what I say as their own? That's all I'm dealing with. And as you can see in a lot of people's content, that's really happened and been in like a major dynamic power shift. What do I think of women who sell their farts in jars? I mean, like, I could be concerned about that, but I'm more concerned about the person who's buying a fart in a jar. That's kind of creepy. There was like 200 people in here like less minutes ago. There's 131 right there. It was just 86. What do you mean there's not a lot of people watching me? I have like 40, it's probably more now, but like I had like 40,000 returning viewers, bro. And I mean, I was banned for the last week and a half and I still have 250,000 like clicks on my channel. Like, homie. I'm not trying to flex, but like, I don't know why everyone keeps coming in and being like derogatory. Like, homie, you work at McDonald's all day flipping burgers. Like, leave me alone. And you think you know what's going on around you in the world, and you don't know shit from shit. You have zero accountability for your own actions. What do you? Can you rephrase that a little bit better, Oscar? What? I'll read because you said, "What do you think society do to help you?" I want to make sure I understand the question completely before I answer it. Can you like rephrase it a little bit better, with like the grammatical errors fixed, so I can give you a proper answer? What do I know about the number 33? The fuck if I know. Don't bother me. Don't let these idiots put you down, man. I'm not. I'm ignoring them for the most part. And a lot of them are just being trolls. Bro, I know exactly what's going on around the world. I know what's moving in my woods. You don't know what's moving out here. Trust me, homie, you're eventually gonna go fucking stumble into something you shouldn't have. That's if you can actually find it, because it's going to be underground. And trust me, homie, yes, it's going to be a fucking black labeled incident that no one's going to talk about. Homie, you're going to run into some shit out here. Albeit I'm in the city. I'm talking about when you get out a little bit more into rural areas. You're going to run into something. You'll get to put all that good military training to use. Homie, you thought it had to come across the sea. Homie, it's already here. Where the COVID-19 came from, they like to believe she came from China. In a Wuhan lab, or from the Wuhan lab. And ironically enough, it did come from China, but it started out in a very rural area, isolated from society, and I feel somebody missed a standard quarantine protocol. They weren't supposed to go back to the regular morgue. Like, no, homie, they were supposed to go back to a military-based morgue and be quarantined. And then their ashes be given back to them. That's it. That's all that could have happened. Yeah, they thought it was a tiger attack, but it wasn't a tiger that attacked that person, and you do not need to bring it back into the society bubble. And that's me going to loosely talk about that because that's a conversation for a bunch of people that is way out of everyone's pay grade. Again, they missed quarantine protocol. People are tired of looking at my dirty nostrils. Well, I'm not like this, doing this, talking to y'all. I'm like hunched over, like trying to be face to face with you. A big seeing UAP up close during military flyover. I've seen extraterrestrials and stuff like that. There's a reason I say you'll have to bust out the tinfoil a little bit, you know. And I say that loosely. It's a conversation that people do have. It's just, you know, something you don't want to have in the public. Because if you look at COVID and it being a pandemic, what did people go hoard? They didn't go hoard the vegetable seeds and livestock. They went for toilet paper. No, I've not tried goat's brains or monkey brains. I don't like exotic food. Well, I've asked several times telepathically for them to show up if they're peaceful and like they're gonna like do something after I die. Like anywhere on someone's radar. Like, you know, radar, sonar, show up somewhere, like, you know. If you all really are peaceful and you're getting tired of America, like the humanity's stupidity towards them. They seem to show up too. That's the creepy part. Yeah, they showed up. Ironically enough, in the UK one time back in like 2017 to like 2000, like forever, even to today. Obviously, I haven't asked them today, but like I have asked them at some point in the previous last, 7 months here. They have to be in something. Because when you start hitting Mach speeds, you start melting your aircraft. The heat and the friction on the air will burn your craft. It has to be made out of certain metals and shit. You go fast enough, yes, you will burn yourself. Like, friction will kill you. You can throw yourself into dust. Well, if it's a drone or something thing like a hypersonic drone somehow with like a compressed little small like hypersonic engine somehow that they have like somehow shrunk, which would take a lot of engineering and intelligence to have shrunk a fucking hypersonic engine into a drone. And I'm talking about a drone that can like easily fit in my hand almost damn near. How do I have this camera? Because the money I used, I bought my phone and phone time with. How do you have internet? Like, I'm like, if I got $1 for every time I was asked, how do I have, like, these basic AI generated questions that seem to be the similar thing, just a little reworded. Like, homie, I'd have like $1 trillion already. I mean, everyone's asked me like 1 trillion times. Like, it's ridiculous. That sounds gross, Aztec. That sounds gross. It's like that's like eating Rocky Mountain oysters. Like, no thank you. I'll take your word for it that they're great. How about that? No, trust me, I trust you. Are they good? Okay, cool. Enjoy them. Yeah, because you see these ribs and this steak and this. Yeah, I'm gonna eat that. I never looked at the animal's tentacles and was like, those look tasty. Nah, homie, fish, all the way. I forgot the name of that fish, but it started with a P or something, bro. That thing don't even have a gamey fish taste, like most fish do. No, I'm not a reported child predator. You're confusing me for somebody else. Like, you confused me for that, but I'm shocked I'm not an Australian or a Canadian yet. Like, bro, go look up your name. You know there's like millions of people on the planet with your name. The only thing that really makes you more individual than anybody is your middle name. And even then, you got 300 million people. The chance of somebody having the same name as you is high. Unless I name you something like blah, 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 there's not going to be many people that don't have that name. I try to stay away from the unclean food sash. I will occasionally snack on it from time to time, but I try to stay away from the unclean food. You know, I try to avoid pork. I ain't supposed to eat it. It's unclean in the Bible. Albeit it split at the hoof, it doesn't regurgitate its own cud, which is, grass and stuff like that. I'm not a ginger Jesus. My hair is blonde. My beard's red. But that's because I have a Scottish heritage. Or ancestry. There we go. Do I know how to drive a forklift? Yes, I know how to drive a forklift. Bro, I've pulled like 2-ton like bricks off of like the 20 fucking foot fucking shelf. Yeah, but my beard's not the hair on my head. The hair on your head dictates what hair color you are. I'm blonde. All my other hair on my body's blonde as well, except for my beard. That's the only thing that's red. Am I in Skid Row? Fuck no. Jethro Tull? I'll find oil one of these days. Fuzzy. Palestine could free itself if Hamas would just put its guns down and give back all the hostages. I'm in North Carolina. How well do I sleep? I sleep like a baby. No, it's really not that hard of a life. Bro, how do you not like fish? Again, if Hamas would put down their weapons and release all the hostages, Palestine would be free. Yeah, I've tried catfish. It's been a while, but yeah. I'd rather put lemon pepper on it personally. I'm more of a lemon pepper guy. I don't give a fuck what type of fish it is. You throw lemon pepper on that shit, it's gonna be good. I don't give a fuck. It's eel. You throw some lemon pepper on that shit's gonna be banging. Nah, fuck alligators, bro. They're cool. I'm gonna admire them from a distance. That thing's a fucking killing machine, bro. If I tasted battery acid, I don't think I'd be alive to tell you the story today if I have. And if I did, it's only because of the Lord allowed me to. I'm the type of guy who would negotiate with the Nazis. Are you crazy? Bro, you know I'm like kind of responsible for killing Hitler, right? And kind of the reason we got there. Get a haircut? No, I'm doing the Jesus Nazareth way. Where I don't cut my hair or trim my beard, homie. I'm in North Carolina, man. Nah. Oh, I don't know what warm battery acid tastes like, but it tastes like warm Four Loko. Okay, I can drink it. I don't drink anymore, but I used to be able to drink like 6 Four Lokos a night, man. That was way back in the day. Yeah, I'm well aware Jesus loves me. I got video games I can play and stuff. I don't have schizophrenia. Just because I don't have like a gaming console or a PC, I play like AQ3D or like Eidolon Legends. Like that game, you can sit there and play, and if you were to walk away for like 5 years and come back, you would give 5 years worth of play. Whatever your characters were doing, mind you, but nonetheless, you would get 5 years of gameplay in being idle in a way. And then, I got like other like retro PlayStation games on my phone, like Final Fantasy and Castlevania and stuff. I play them from time to time. I get more caught up in my streams and like getting caught up in politics. I wanted to try that one out. But I just feel like it'd be just too much for my phone. It's more of like a tablet game. That way you can kind of enjoy all the graphics on the settings they need to be and stuff. You know what I mean? And there's good seasonings everywhere. It just depends on what it is and what you're cooking with. And using the natural flavors of the food. I played Call of Duty. I stopped playing when Modern Warfare 3 came out, though. I was done when that happened. I got tired of getting direct 10 prestige, and then it pretty much just buying the same game and doing it all over again. And a little bit of like different lighting and shading, and it's exactly the same game. That's what cracks me up, watching these people go ballistic over Battlefield 6. And it's like, bro, it looks exactly like Battlefield 3. Oh, God, I can drag somebody now. Oh, that was worth $80 for that little key feature. That could have just been an update. Like, goddamn, homie. You gonna make me spend an extra $100 and an extra 50 for all the DLC for a fucking feature to just drag somebody? Ooh, y'all get suckered in so hard. And I mean, like GTA 6 and Battlefield 6 almost kept the Jeffrey Epstein files covered up. Everyone was like, oh, look these kids, games. What for me over here screaming at people? Bro, don't be offensive to Ryan Dunn like that, bro. That's not funny. I kind of tolerated it for a little bit there. I don't know if that was the same person spamming it, but like, bro. All right, Aztec. Have a blessed rest of your day. That's the plan. They're getting released. What about live, North Carolina? Doing a house tour. Is no barbecue really that good? You can have barbecue. What the fuck's wrong with a beef rib or an ox rib type thing? Oh, is NC barbecue really that good? Maybe if I cook it for you. I haven't been to every barbecue joint in North Carolina, so I have to loosely say that, but some places I go, their food's dry, and it sucks. I've yet to be a good barbecue joint where I'm actually paying that price and I don't feel bad when I leave the restaurant. You know, I'm sitting there contemplating whether or not I want to spend more. I ain't been to one of those yet. So I can't say they're all bad, but most of the ones I've been to, nah, they could have been better. Bro, I'm not Irish. Bro, I'm Scottish. You better watch your mouth. And I don't mean the rambunctious, rebellious type either. Homie. Wrong side. He signed a bill to end cashless bail. Not many states do it, but a lot of states were starting to shift to that direction, so it just prevents it. I don't care. Like, I don't break the law. Doesn't affect me. Like, yeah, if I was breaking the law being a jackass, I'd care about my cashless bail going out the window. Because I can no longer get out without cash now. Yes, ancestrally I'm Scottish, but I'm a born and raised American. We came over after the fact. Like, you know. Well, Jacob's not my friend. I don't know who's claiming to be my friend. First off, I don't have any friends or associates. And I just exist in my family, man. I have one, but like, homie, I might as well not. Hey, Unseen, how you doing? Welcome back. Wouldn't call those friends. I guess call those subscribers. Five. What? What'd I miss? So, dude, what are half of these questions? And then, hey. Yeah, unseen, I know. I'll be honest with you, my true friends kind of know what to already do. Albeit they might have to reset, like, if I had a true friend, they should already know what to do. I kind of figure out everything myself, and if I can't figure it out, I go to the Lord. And if my true friends don't do that, like, homie, if you expect me to be there at your every beck and women call, we're gonna have some issues. Yeah. He'd probably love you if you'd stop being covetous right now. I never had an apartment. I had a house last time. I was living with my mom when I was taking care of her when she had her aneurysm, if you read the description of the video. Apartments are expensive. Albeit it may say $700 a month, but when you add the amenities on the extra $800, it's $1,500 a month. And then you got to make double that for first and last month's rent. And then you got to have bank statements and stuff that prove it. Shit, last time I tried to get an apartment back in 2020 when I was homeless because of COVID, I was working 2 jobs, full-time, everything. I was not making what I needed. I needed to make $3,200 a month. And I was working full-time at two jobs. One of them I was getting paid $12 an hour. Pretty much both of them I was getting paid $12 an hour. Apartment looked like, yeah, it was $700 a month. Like, double that, $1,400. I can afford that easily. No, homie, they added an extra $800 worth of amenities on. Or $900. With the whole trash, sewage, waste, internet, pool. No, you don't do shit, buddy. Trust nutrition anymore. You're spreading defamation on my name, bringing bro, you don't have a business anymore. And if you're an employee, you just got yourself fired today. Quite literally. For spreading lies and defamation and libel on my name. So, yeah, enjoy that $106K. You better save it because you ain't getting another penny. You're getting fired today. Quite literally. That shit's stopping. And you would realize that person's still fucking incarcerated too if you really read it. I've been going through that for a couple of months now. Y'all are going to stop doing that shit. Because you're only helping my breach of contract and defamation lawsuit on YouTube easier. And I'm going to own YouTube and Google. And I'm being honest with you, homie. I'm going to fire everybody and sell it to China. Who's my lawyer? God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit from the sacred Bible. That's my lawyer. You want to keep getting fucked up? Got smoke in my eye. I'm not 911. You might want to call medical services. How the fuck are y'all talking about drugs on my goddamn channel? Dude, I'm lagging. Speak fucking English. This is an English channel. If you want to speak Spanish, go to a Spanish channel. Motherfucker, dude. Like, honest to God, like, bro, this makes me want to, like, literally load up a gun, get in a van, and just gun these people down. For, like, dude, I swear, I want to so bad, but I can't. Like, I'm just gonna pray to the Lord and get everyone, like, bro, everyone's gonna die now. Like, homie, you're gonna put respect on my name. I'm still waiting to see 100,000 pounds of bombs dropped on Russians in sovereign Ukraine territory from a joint coalition airstrike bombardment for 24 hours. Hell, if they ain't all dead in 24 hours, they're gonna be all dead soon in that week. One of the two. I'm not playing. I don't care if they keep coming at me asking for peace after I kill them all. I don't give a fuck. Huh? What do you want? I'm fucking busy. I told you to jump. Jump, dumb fuck. Let me go back to my map. Oh my God. Speaking Americano muy blanca. I know, Monica. Well, I don't do meth. That's more defamation on my name. No, homie. You don't even have to worry about stepping a foot on the ground. The only time you're worried about walking on the ground is after a massive BDA assessment. There ain't gonna be no one left alive, homie. There ain't even gonna be a mine on the ground left. I mean, damn near every square inch just... Hey! Someone's gonna be like, what operation is this called? Under construction. Ukraine under construction. Gone. Then China will shut the fuck up on wanting Taiwan. Venezuela, whatever the fuck they're doing down there, will shut the fuck up. Everyone will shut the fuck up. Everyone in America will be like, that's evil. And I'm going to look at them and tell them to shut the fuck up. Yeah, I do have ADHD. When I was a kid, I got an ADHD pill in school, and because it was supposed to give you energy, but I was already bouncing off the walls already, and it put my ass to sleep and calmed me the fuck down. Like, bro, I took that thing, I was calm the whole day. I didn't talk as much as I did whole through class. I got home, I went to bed. I didn't wake up until it was time to go to school tomorrow. And I told people that, and they're like, shit, bro, you have ADHD. And they're like, when you take it and you don't have it, you're supposed to bounce off the walls with energy. But, like, I didn't need medicine for it. You know, if I didn't get straight A's, or because my parents knew I could get straight A's. So when I got, I started slacking off because of games, they would take my console away until I got straight A's again, because they damn well know I could do it. They knew I was being lazy. So they would take my console away. That's a nicotine vape. People don't do that to these kids these days. They don't even take their cell phone away. They'll be like, you're grounded, and they let their kid have their phone, and they're over there just talking to their friends and sneaking out and shit. Like, homie, you never had strict parents. I mean, my parents could have been stricter, but, like, I can tell from a lot of people in my generation, it's just like, nah, homie, you're over there grounded on your cell phone on the internet the whole time. That's not being grounded. You ain't learning no consequences for your actions yet. Yeah, I didn't have one until I was 18. And I worked and bought my own. I wasn't getting a fucking monthly plan from my parents every month. Throughout the first like 12 years of my life in school, as shit starts to add up. I am still calm. I got upset because someone came in here spreading bullshit on my fucking name. A series of unfortunate events. I did the right thing and I got in trouble. That dude, what kind of question is that? Show, what the fuck? So much. So much. I made a delay. I don't even know who the fuck you are or what you even said, really. I'm just banning some of y'all's dumbass statements from my channel. Oh, it was lagging there, sorry. People like to throttle my internet. I'm on a 5G phone with 5G service. It's just I'm dealing with a lot of cancel culture. That's all. People don't like me and they're really jealous of me and they'll come in and be like, jealous of what, bro? You're out there in the wood. It's all bullshit. Projection. They're jealous. They wish they had the brain I had and everything else. And then they're also getting mad because I'm over here streaming and saying what I say with my political content so they can no longer leech off of me and try to pass it off as their own anymore. Pissing them off more than anything. I have blonde hair, you dumb fuck. That's a very inappropriate question. Hopefully someone in your family, friends, or associates or your pets don't die today. Do I have a hunting license? No. This is another reason why I don't hunt. I can, but... Favorite song? I can't name one. Yeah, I know. And unfortunately, that's something that really needs to be cracked down on more than anything. Like, I'm sorry, you should not be able to spend all day coming on the internet just talking shit to somebody maliciously and trying to destroy their life and stuff. It needs to be handled. Because at the end of the day, like, technology is only going to become more advanced. And it's going to be an issue for the courts, let alone now, than waiting 100 years into the future. We have got to start addressing cyber crimes. Oh, now you just think I'm a douchebag? That's insane. Okay, cool. Don't care. Get the fuck out of my channel. No one needs your useless ass here anyways. You don't contribute to anything to society. I don't care. What am I up to? Growing my stream today. Right now. And slowly working on other things out of my life. What happened? No. Yeah, I'm able to get DoorDash. It's just expensive. I don't try to do it all the time. Oh, okay, I got you. I appreciate you tuning in. Been watching my stream before you go to sleep. I'll be there to haunt your nightmares. You thought you could leave my... What am I lying? 27th February 2007. What did I do? What did I do? What did I magically do? Is that even, I mean, is that the week? Was that the weekend? Or is it the week? Because, like, I know I'm in school for sure. I look like LeBron James. Okay. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna do this. Because you're over there trying to do something like, I guess, be like, act like you in an edit or something. Oh, I get electricity. Your mother's house. I'm not in school right now. I'm talking about 2007. And shit, probably about that time. Oh, yeah, that's when I was almost abducted by two older ladies. That's right. That was about that time in 2007. That's right. I almost went out to Canada, got trapped in, I almost got my cheeks clapped by Diddy, really, in reality. And I would have been on the Jeffrey Epstein Island if I wasn't careful there. I was really close to being abducted when I was a kid. Yeah, me too. Wrong tree. It came to the wrong. A lot of movies, and you like that line. You can't ever get to use that line. I can. The cheap kind. That's the cigarettes I like. I'm not getting a haircut. I'm doing the Jesus Nazareth way where I don't cut my hair or trim my beard, homie. I think you should do that too. I think you should start following Jesus. You need to accept Jesus in your life, heart, mind, and soul. Y'all need to start being better people. Y'all need to stop being trolls and angry and causing all this division, man. Y'all need to start spreading love, kindness, compassion, support. Y'all just angry for no fucking reason. For the most of not AIDS. Something. What in the fuck am I reading? Bro. Like, no. Angry for little reasons. Is it worse than what Jesus went through? Yeah, I know, because they don't like me. Thought on my internet. As much as I want to punch America, I mean, I'm not a internationally accepted person, for sure. As much as I like to take out my anger on the punching bag, I from time to time, I got, it can always be someone else. No, I don't bring a lot of women back to my tent. I don't bring any women back to my tent. Women don't like me. I don't think Jesus smoked cigarettes either. I didn't claim to be Jesus. You're the one assuming I'm Jesus. Or assuming I think I'm Jesus. That's your own fault. That's not my fault. That's a you problem. I'm never going to be claimed to be Jesus or God or the Holy Spirit from the Most Sacred Bible. That's just offensive, bro. Not much, Dwight. Another day, another penny. No, Jesus did shower. And took care of his feet and everything else. I'm not faded. I just got my glasses on so you can kind of see the reflection of the phone in my eyes. So you know it's real as well. A lot of y'all come in here tweaking like a bunch of tweakers. Yeah, Lord willing, the Lord blesses me every day. I'm still 6 feet above ground. Also helping me through all my other trials and tribulations. Oh my God, will that hawk go away? It's scaring my pretty little birds. I haven't seen any of my fucking popcorn chicken birds. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but that recent like kind of noise, that's a hawk. And I love my little chicken nugget birds, bro. They're literally no bigger than this circle right there. And it's like a little ball of like feathers. And that fucking thing scares everything. I don't give a fuck if it's a squirrel. That thing's trying to eat it. No, I don't use Discord. I hate Discord. Right wrong with hating Minecraft, bro. Those applications shouldn't exist anymore. No, I'm streaming from the throttled internet of America more than anything. I'm on a 5G service plan, man, and a 5G phone. Where am I? I'm in North Carolina. I have social media in the description of the video. I have a Facebook and an X account. Those are my only social media, so in this YouTube channel. It's all in the description of the video. You can click those 3 dots on the screen. She wants to eat it up. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I know an easy way to make money too. Your way is probably illegal though. No, you can't send pics on Facebook. I don't know what kind of picture you're going to be sending me, and I don't want those pictures sent to me. And you asking me such a question does not like, no. No. Of your dog? No, I don't know. Oh my God. Why is it lagging? Oh shit, it's a spider. Oh no, where'd it go? Oh damn it, I don't want to squish it. It's on my leg. It was just crawling on my hand. I thought it was an ant for a second. The frogs had all the big carpenter hands. I'm sure I'm gonna find it again. It blends in with my pants. I'm hoping I didn't fucking squish it because it's on my leg somewhere. And it's small enough to eat mosquitoes, so I don't want to kill it. Oh well, it's gone. Don't care. I'm not buying into Bitcoin. It's a fucking scheme. How many times I gotta tell you that shit before it sinks into your thick ass dumb skull? Am I happy? Yeah, I'm fine, bro. Could be better. Sorry, I'm putting my phone on a battery pack. No, it was a little spider, though. I feel fine. I don't know the name to it, but it was a lighter tan than my pants. You know, it was small. It didn't look like a brown recluse for sure. I saw one of those on stream. Baby, though. Nerve-wracking. Just want to make sure it went away because I didn't want it to bite me. No, it's not peaceful. The people around me suck. No, cryptocurrency is a Ponzi scheme. It's a Ponzi scheme. The U.S. dollar, gold, and silver are never going anywhere. You don't need to fix something. And I mean, what is it? You got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin. Like, how many more other cryptocurrencies you going? And what's the transfer rate of a cryptocurrency if I want to go to like China if it's not accepted there? What's the transfer rate into their cryptocurrency? And then then how are we going to break down the groceries at a store? Am I going to be buying milk at 0.000000001 of a Bitcoin? It sounds like you're going to be stealing a lot of fractions of a penny from people. Like, no, this is a major fucking scam, Ponzi scheme, bullshit, waste of fucking time that some fucking lazy motherfucker that needs to work at goddamn McDonald's the rest of their life thought it was a good idea and scammed everybody else into believing it was a good idea. That's cryptocurrency for you. And then tried to fucking cover up what cryptocurrency was originally used for, which was transactions on the dark web because it's encrypted currency, making it harder for the FBI to fucking track. That's all it is. Cryptocurrency is a waste of fucking time. And it's completely and utterly responsible for all the human trafficking and drug trafficking that you have seen in the past, present, and future. I'm not misguided. I speak facts. Have fun in that 6x9 when you find out I was speaking the truth to you. No one's going to want to do business with somebody who's an accessory to child pedophilia, homie. Waste of time. Because it's $100,000 to have one Bitcoin. One. One Bitcoin. You gotta have like 100,000 something dollars now to have one Bitcoin. If you have anything under that, it's a 0 point of a Bitcoin. Trump's getting impeached, homie. We're getting the Jeffrey Epstein files. Trump's going bye-bye. We can keep cleaning up America. That's not a problem. I don't care who's in office. I'm still here, dumbass. Everyone on that list is going to prison, homie. There's no if, and, or but. I ain't going to jail. Oh, they were talking about somebody else. Whoops. Not paying DoorDash prices for that. It's not even worth it. If I'm gonna order DoorDash, I'm gonna get me some food. Kayla's going to Mars. Cops are on their way. Yep, You know the cops are tuned into my live stream right now, right? You're well aware of that, right? Some of the most important people you will revere and hold dear in your life are actually in here. They're just under a proxy account. And I mean, I wouldn't break the law to see if that's true or not. You might want to start understanding the situation and stop wasting my tax dollars. You reported me? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, YouTube don't give a shit. YouTube's like, I care for my family. God is good. YouTube and Google are like, I care for my family, my friends, my associates, and God is good. You can report me all day. They don't give a fuck. They like me. Someone's projecting a lot, though. I guess we need to send Cletus McNuttis to jail. Imagine being a cop literally screws your rep for life. No, it don't. All you gotta do is do the right thing. You'll be fine. I ain't a cop either, bro. I said the cops are tuned in. Jesus Christ, the amount of people that probably called the FBI and CIA, these people probably have tuned in. Like, who the fuck is this guy? Why do these people keep calling me about this guy? Oh, this guy is just praying, like, talking about the Lord a lot. He'll get angry occasionally, but, like, what are we doing here? At least we don't have to shower for a month. I mean, bro, I can shower in the rain. In the middle of the woods where no one's at. Yeah, I believe in God. Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit, most sacred Bible. You crazy? Homie, God is great, brother or sister. How do I feel about the Jewish community? I have no hard feelings towards them. Am I stranded on an island? No. No, I'm not in the backyard. What's up, OG Loke? How you doing? Welcome back. Yeah, I built this. And I'm a monetized YouTuber, man. So I'm kind of doing to get out of my situation. Yes, all the time, Macy. If you check my social media and my prayers and looked around what's been happening in the world since I've been praying that way, like, yeah, trust me, the Lord's real. Very real. It's terrifying. But at the same time, it's comforting and relaxing because no matter what my problem is, it's quite literally, I'm telling. I don't even have to tell, they already know. But you know what I'm telling. Yeah. I'll be sitting there, I'm like, oh, there's no solution. And I'm like, oh, wait, yeah, there is. Yeah. What kind of question is that, OG Loke? It's none of your goddamn business. Albeit you're in like a viewer that's been here for a while. That's just like an inappropriate question. Just touch the grass while I'm outside. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you keep being a troll when you go watch Mr. Beast or whoever you watch that's famous, that's got millions of followers, is monetized on YouTube as well. No, it's a personal fucking question. What's in my bank account is none of your goddamn business. What's in your bank account? And if you say that on the internet and someone hacks and steals from you, that's on you, brother. That's not my fault. It's none of your goddamn business. Like, homie, are you gay? Do you touch kids? I mean, that is everyone's business if you do that, but... No, excuse me. Do you touch your own kids? Like, just start asking you shit and accusing you of shit. And then you're just getting out of here because you're being a troll. You've been tuned in, you kept up with the whole conversation that was there, and you're just like, ooh, you're getting angry. Like, what is that? And then there's this person that's clearly not even from America because they can't even spell bestiality. That's why they said animality. That is clearly a Russian trying to act American. And then get a bunch of people to go like track and try to hack into their shit, really bait, and they get themselves trapped, and then like they waste their time because it's really just a fucking like AI proxy. And then you get caught up in that fucking tit for tat. Yeah, they can't even speak proper English. They were trying to ask me, do I like bestiality? And they said animality. They don't know how to speak proper English. It's really easy to tell. And they'll even be like they'll speak improper English from like the Europe, but they'll claim to be from Europe. And it's just so off. And it's like, homie, they kind of speak English. All of them. They do over there. Yeah, sure, they have like, you know, French and Dutch and, you know, their own language, but like they can speak English. And word it like you can tell it's really un-American when like the words are off, way off. Him, probably 30 rats. What kind of rats? You talking about the New York rats? Because them motherfuckers are as big as a possum themselves. They can get that big. 30 rats, homie. Yeah, I appreciate the donation, Tin Man. Jesus fucking Christ, why is it lagging? It's none of your goddamn business, Jake. No. No. It was a troll. They just needed to go. I'm not off the grid. And you are not off the grid either. You are on a cell phone, dumbass. That's not off. Jesus, why is it lagging? And why are the fucking terrorists? Jesus, why is it lagging? And why are the fucking terrorists honking their fucking horn in the background? Fucking horn in the background. No, it's the goddamn Americans first. No, the Russians know I can triangulate that shit and hit them and touch them. They know better. It's the Americans. If it ain't the Russians, it's somebody else. I ain't gonna start pointing fingers. I'm not your brother. Brother in Christ, maybe, but actual brother, no. Negative Navy. I don't like boats. Yeah. I don't like your name. There can only be one me. Get out of here. All reasons to ban somebody. Ugh. I need to go to the post office. Yeah, I had to say that and remind people. You know, I've kind of claimed to be a prophet of the Lord there. And a lot of people were coming in and being like, oh, yeah, this is how they're supposed to act. Like, everyone's just being here being derogatory anyways, being a bunch of like, damn, what? Outside of what's already there and been prophesied, yeah, that's the only thing that's really going to happen. Other than that, well, I told you what was going to happen under Trump economics, and here the fuck we are. I told you what was going to happen in that situation, and oh, look, who was right? Me. Oh, here we are again. Here we are again. Oh, here we are again. Here we are again. Here we are again. Oh man, it's like it's like Call of Duty, finding General Shepard. Like, it's like, what are you wrong about? Like, dude, you're everywhere. I've been right about everything. Outside of that, I ain't changing what's already there in the Bible. How fucking exactly did not stop revelations of Jesus, homie. What's in that book and what says gonna happen is gonna happen. Don't freak the fuck out about it. It's supposed to happen. For the most part. No, you can make the politics like a pathway with God, though. They're ungodly for sure, but you can make them a pathway with the Lord. There are very few things you have to really violate with a pathway with the Lord. Oh, I freak it out. I already found my car. This country ain't gonna exist much longer. I already kind of know why they're fucking with my internet. Like, homie, I'm missing somebody. Like, this could go a lot nicer. I definitely want to make sure the Lord's in politics and throughout this country for the children's sake. No one else gives a goddamn. And I say God, comma, damn. So God just hears God's name and looks over and just hears me say, damn it. That's it. When do I ever forsake the Lord? Yeah. It is what it is, though. But yeah, I'm like, I came back angry for other reasons. I'm calm now. I had to remind myself I'm a fucking monetized YouTuber and I have nearly I'm going on 13,000 subscribers, you know what I mean? So, I can't exactly be coming on here screaming and yelling at everybody that wants to communicate with me. Well, you should follow God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit from the sacred Bible. They're awesome. I wouldn't be having this conversation with you if they weren't. Trust me, when these people stop fighting it, they'll thank me later. What did I holding them accountable for? Like, it's getting done. Okay, no. I get out of here. I'm sorry. I'm not going to tolerate it. No. This pisses me off. I wouldn't go to the extent of calling me narcissistic. Homie, I've done some things. Albeit maybe not as bad as others, but like... Lord willing, I'll have a blessed day. No, I see I don't see an end to it, but I see a better... What's the word for here? I see better management of it. Because it's going to be a lot less. You know what I mean? Because you can catch a lot of people on the fence and yank them back. Because the ones who've done jumped over the fence are way out of your hands and control. There's not much you can do about it. In the sense of like good versus evil. You know, you got to leave that up to, like, you know, God, Jesus Christ, and most people want to say the Bible if they're to be saved. It's like out of your hands. Because, you know, they're just going to fucking kill you and skin you alive, quite literally. And really, man really doesn't worry about the end of time. Realistically, you ain't supposed to. I mean, how many times do you have to tell you about the Bible to not worry about it when it does happen? Albeit you'll have some seven-headed fucking Godzilla beast running around. That, like, when 3 of those, as well, nonetheless, running around on Earth. Homie, that's out of your hands. Plus, Jesus has kind of done come back at this point and everything. So, like, you don't really have to worry about it. It's already, like, handled. And the chat's gotten incredibly quiet. I don't know why. Oh, excuse me. You. Hello? Hello? Somebody at? Hello? Or at least he caught me on a day where I wasn't screaming and yelling. Usually everyone's going to tune away and run away from that. Oh, no, we're nowhere near the times, Jeremy. Nowhere near. Oh, yeah. That's why you shouldn't worry about it. I don't know everything. A lot of the conversations we have are not like intellectual conversations into something. It's just a lot of like quick Q&A. I feel like I'm speed dating with some of the questions I'm dealing with. And then it's like a lot of trolls. I know a lot, but I don't know everything. It's impossible to know everything. It's not a belief, it's reality. But yeah, but people could be nicer people. Albeit, yes, they're being an absolute dickhead to you. I get it. I know. It's infuriating. It sucks. Hey, it's just not worth it. I'm gonna be honest with you. You already don't like what they're doing, and if you engage and are just as aggressive, you're gonna get them to do what you already don't like them doing more. Like, Jesus, even the person that, even though they're probably joking, wanted to send me a picture. I mean, damn, you can't even ask me for a cup of coffee first. Damn, you just trying to rush right into it. I get it. But, like, hey, calm down. Like, women be crazy on here, man. Oh, yeah. No, we're getting into fall. For sure. The seasons. It's been feeling great, though, in all honesty. A minute I can bust out my blanket and get, like, that snow. Oh, my God. I love it. I don't really need my blanket, but, like, that, just that snug warm. I love it. Albeit, yeah, I kind of lay on a shower cushion in the Lord's home too. Like, bro, I slept by. I didn't even know there's still waters there too. I ended up walking into the woods and I'm like, shit, there's a whole pond in here. Yeah, I've been in the pastures, the green pastures, man. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Oh, bro, that's wintertime temperatures, bro. In reality, albeit it's gonna be cold if you're acclimated like 90 or 100. Yeah, it's gonna be cold again, but like that's summer winter weather though. That's warm. I hate for it to be that and it get down to like the tens. You gotta get used to it being like 10 degrees again and like zero and negative. 43 is warm and dangerous because you get acclimated to that and it's still like it's like warm. You could be out in shorts and t-shirt if you're out in enough. And I don't care if there is a 10-mile-an-hour wind, it's still warm. You're like, oh my God, it's summer. It's not with a fucking 10 wind. You know, you can put gloves on and it's fine, but like, you know, if you can't wear gloves, just, oh, you got like the fingertip-less gloves and you got them uncovered. You know, if you get unacclimated to that, and even if it stays those temperatures and jumps up to like the 43s and it goes back, you like, no, you've been unacclimated. Hey, Jessica. And then like a lot, like I know a lot of people are new viewers, but like you know, I walk around in this in the summertime. Folding it up and putting it in my book bag is a little complicated, so I don't want to do it because it takes up so much fucking space. And then I got sweats under my pants. Like I wear layers in winter too. And like 43, I'll have to take a couple layers off. I'll be too hot. I'll be sweating. Like I can legitimately be in my t-shirt, my sweats in 43-degree temperature. Like I could be in my boxers really. I could really be naked, but you know, that'd be public indecency. I ain't doing that. But you get used to it. Like yeah, it was like 103, 105 here, but I'm walking around with like sweatpants under my pants and a jacket on. Made sense when I looked at the weather that day. Because I walked around one day and I was like, why is it so fucking hot? And I was like, oh, that makes a lot more sense. Well, I said hey, but no one's talking. No, I gotta stretch out. God almighty, my legs. Let's go. To what? And like, what's the peregrine falcon's gonna have to fly up and then do the dive and all that? It's not like the peregrine falcon can fly 200 miles an hour like straight with its wings. It's got to like dive and everything. So in the time that peregrine falcon's getting to all that height and speed and all that, the cheetah's done already got to wherever it is, depending on the distance. If it's something mile off, the peregrine falcon. But even then, if it's not attacking something, the cheetah's still going to kind of win. Well, bro, I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube. I ignore all the brain rot shit. I I watch a lot of Nat Geo and stuff and Discovery Channel and like weaponology and like the military channel and stuff like that. I liked one show, but the guy, like, I guess they got rid of it because the guy kept losing, but they were doing unrealistic scenarios himself anyways. So, like, I don't know. I watched a lot of informational stuff. Of course, I'd watch, like, cartoons and stuff and relax, like, you know, but I don't know. I play a lot of video games, too. But, like, the documentaries on wars and stuff and like that and, like, stories and the different battles. I was in all those. An angry chimpanzee or an orangutan? I'd almost have to say the chimpanzee. And it don't even have to be angry. Because chimpanzees hunt other monkeys. Like, specifically, as a group. And, like, share the meat with each other. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And chimpanzees, like, specifically hunt other monkeys, too. Orangutans are kind of like, I mean, I know they can be quick, but they're not, like, as quick as a chimpanzee. I've already seen like a little Nat Geo special on that one. No, the tier primate's a gorilla. Oh, you said mid tier. Mid tier. Excuse me. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. For the most part, in Christ alone. For the most part, other things I wish would be done, they should be done. I'm waiting on. Sure, it sucks, but I'm 6 feet above ground, Lord willing. Well, I almost want to put the chimpanzee top here a little bit because the chimpanzee can climb. I mean, I know a gorilla can too, but to like the mobility level of like everything, like chimpanzees could tire out a gorilla pretty easy. I almost have to put them top tier, realistically thinking about it. They can climb. You can still do that much damage to them though, so it's like it's older. No, it's a wild animal. Doesn't matter what it is, it's a wild animal. And it's got feelings, albeit it may be a kid like a predator or something, like a tiger or something. But like it's got feelings, man. If you abuse it and stuff, it's not gonna like you. You know what I mean? I'm not saying people abuse their animals, but it's an animal. It's got limits. It'll let you know. You're not Satan, Ollie. You're just a dumbass servant of Satan. How do I get food? With money. I should tell you I'm a plant and I photosynthesize for my food. Forage for chicken out of the woods? No, I could. I mean, it's practically everywhere. If you know where to look. Not much. And if you kind of like harvest the spores, and if you know what you're doing, you can harvest the spores, you can have it forever and have your own little mushroom farm. As long as you give them the suitable environment and everything they need, you can make your own little mushroom farm. On top of still being able to catch nature off the land. And if you dam up a river correctly, you can have a little fish farm too. Mushrooms, I used to not like them. I've grown accustomed to them. They really have no taste. And then like whatever you cook them with, they absorb that flavor. So like, if you put it in the taco seasoning, the mushroom's gonna taste like the taco seasoning and the meat and all that. It's actually really good. I mean, they kind of have a flavor, but like it's a light flavor. It's like avocado flavor. You barely taste it. Yeah, I actually like them. I'm a big veggie fan. It's just I don't get a veggie pizza. Well, I wouldn't say veggie pizza, but like a all the way pizza. I know I ain't supposed to eat pork, but like, them supreme pizzas are all the way, man. Them things are good. You gotta get them well done though. But they are hearty slices with all them toppings. And I don't want to waste food because I don't eat a lot. Yeah. And what I would do to like kind of test like taste test spices to figure them out and like figure out how it tastes. Albeit, it's better off tasting it by itself. But how I would do it the best way was put it in like a little cheese quesadilla. I'd take a little tortilla, throw it on the oven stove top. Cut the oven stove top on low, put the cheese on the tortilla top, and then whatever seasoning I wanted to try, I'd put it on the cheese quesadilla, and then eat it and taste test it and see how it would be with like a little bread and cheese, and how that ingredient mixes with those flavors. Just to see how like the ingredients would hit. Okay. I did one earlier, but that was probably a while ago. But I can. I can fold this up for better lighting. I just have it down to keep the mosquitoes out a little bit better. That's open for airflow. Like if it were winter, I'd have this more tucked in and closed in. It'd probably be more to the base of this tree all the way around instead of being as open as is. And then all that trash I can put in that bag. Don't worry about that. I keep up with my trash. That's just my doorway in and out. So like yeah. And that extra tarp is just for like extra waterproofing, getting me in between the ground from the ground. Like all you gotta do is fold that up and get it into layers, and it gives you like extra insulation. Because I do have like a NASA blanket I can put on top of that as the top layer, and then use this that I got here as my top blanket, and just reflect all the heat into a bubble. Chill in my shelter. It's warm as fuck. It makes it airtight. I love when it snows. I could be in my shelter butt ass naked when there's snow out everywhere. That's how warm it is in here when it snows out. That's how airtight it gets. I don't need a fire either, nor do I use one. Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, ingredients. When you're at the store and you're looking at the ingredient aisle and you look at something like turmeric and you want to know what turmeric tastes like, or paprika, you know what I mean? You can just throw it in a cheese quesadilla. You know what cheese tastes like. So whatever ingredient you're putting on there, you can figure out what that's actually going to taste like. And whether or not it would be good in that stew or on that burger, in a lighter dosage, or like a more, in more quantity. Give you a funny joke. I don't know why the feline always fail the test. Then you get into more exotic spices that like import and stuff. I know people do mess with it or see it and like want to try it, and that's a way to test it, see how to apply it. Because if you legit want to make a McDonald's burger, you got to put a healthy amount of salt and pepper on your burger. That's it. And I say healthy amount. I mean, it almost looks like too much, but it's not, because like that's what they put on the McDonald's burgers. Yeah. That's all you need to do. But why did the feline always fail the test? Oh. SP and garlic. What the fuck is SP? Spell it out. Oh, salt and pepper plus garlic. Oh, I got you. Well, basil and stuff can add like a very earthy flavor, depending on what some of it is. basil, oregano, paprika's pretty good. Red pepper flakes I like. I like spices. I'm a big spice freak. Unfortunately, my spice tolerance just went down because I've been out here homeless. Like, I used to have like a base ghost pepper sauce, like I would marinate my steaks and shit in with like all the other seasonings on it and stuff. And that shit would be banging. Salt and pepper? Why though? I don't. What do you mean? Why though? Oh, someone asked me, did they want to? Did I know any jokes? And I was just gonna make a corny one. You know, why'd the feline keep failing the test? Because he was a cheetah. Get it? Cheetah. He was cheating. Get it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I know. I came up with it. I ad libbed it one day. I just stuck with it. One eagle. That eagle can eat a chicken every day, bro. That eagle's gonna be in heaven. Bro just lands, attacks the chicken, one chicken dead, flies away without one, comes back for another one. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, 1,000 chickens gonna win. That eagle's fucked, bro, because, you know, they have the chicken fighting. Are they roosters or are they just hens? I mean, it don't matter. It's 1,000 on one, but... Mm-hmm. Fall's starting to set in. We're in September. If it's anything like last year and the year, leaves won't fall until like November. Turning and falling and stuff, but like them turning like completely orange won't be till like more towards the end of October. Yeah, but it's not the same. I remember back in the day, like right now in August, they would kind of be turning. Or I mean September. Like by October, everything was orange and there was leaves everywhere, and you know it was fall in October. You know there wasn't any green. When it's October now, there's still green. We're off on time. We're not keeping up with the seasons like we should be. The Native Americans kept up with the moon cycle. So, and the month didn't change until like the moon cycle changed. Until it was a new moon. That's when it was a new month. So it had to be like a new moon, like a full moon. And then like the moon after that was when the month changed. We don't keep up with time right. Because now it's October and like the fucking leaves will be green still. And back in the day by like September and shit, they were turning orange, and like October they were definitely all orange and falling. Because it was fall. And you know, winter will last until late May now. It'll be May. Yeah, it'll be like 80 degrees out that day, but when it's nighttime, it's like 40, 50 degrees. We're kind of at that season shift point. Like, I smell fall. I know, like, some of y'all got to get that smell. So, like, when you were a kid, I don't know, it smells a certain way on a certain day. Like, I've gotten that definitely smells like fall. It's fall. Like I feel the s'more spirit type thing. You know what I mean? Like s'more season, fires and like hanging out. You know, I appreciate Halloween. Get out. I don't try to support the pagan holiday reasons. I support the fact for like something for the kids to do. And I love scaring people. And I usually volunteer at like Halloween horror shows and everything. And I do have. There's one stream I mentioned. I know y'all are. Like, it's only 4 people in here, but I mentioned on one of the lives uh, that I had an idea. I plan on volunteering this year for another Hollywood horror show. I'm gonna try to stream some of it though, or at least try to. And like get some content. And then like you get through winter. It's the smell of winter for me. I can smell winter, and then like I can smell summer, like spring and summer. They got specific smells. It's like almost smelling rain. Oh. Well, I love how I went from like 200 people in here plus to like 5. And I ain't even being like irate and screaming and yelling and shit. Like I feel like people are not tuned into like the YouTube live because like it's like no one in here now. Oh, okay, so they're really throttling my internet. Got it. Yeah, people aren't too bright though. Yeah, I know everyone dipped out. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on right now. After the fact. Mind you, I've been streaming for a couple hours too now. So, it is what it is. I mean, I've already done my dailies on AQ 3D and all that shit anyway, so. Trying to recruit more people. I got a couple. I think I got 2 people that are like level 50 in there. I need to look at more what the fucking promotions give because I ain't trying to get them to go in there and like waste all their gold just in case it's a troll. But I am trying to get all those benefits. And like, usually when everyone's offline, I'll put the tax up to 50% if I forget to do that, unfortunately. Or switch it. Just so the boost can be afforded. So I want to say when I use them, it goes across the entire guild, so everyone gets it. But I don't know. Everyone's like hiding. I mean, I've said hey to people and everything else, and they just ignore me. I don't know. I guess I'm supposed to come in irate, raging. Like, realistically, I can't keep doing that. I am a monetized YouTuber. Like, I'm gonna scare everyone away. Like, yeah. I have no one to blame but myself if I keep doing that. That's why I've like toned down from last night and like today. And they don't want everyone seeing that. No, they want everyone seeing me being irate and angry and like look like I'm suffering and shit. Alright, call me. At the end of the day, I know I'm fine. Lord willing. Like, I'm good. I ain't worried about that shit that left fire. Y'all should be worried about your trip there, though. Wow, it says there's nobody in here now.